Yes, we're really quite excited about the 2017 conference. First of all, we're knowing that our membership are growing. They're growing rapidly. More and more members are joining. And that actually brings a different dynamic to the industry. So it is obviously the evolution of the MGAs and the revolution of the MGAs. Recently, the MGA set up its new strategy, a 5-year strategy. One of the cornerstones of that will be education. If you look at the MGAs and the evolution and the revolution, they're driving technology forward. We need to empower our young people, namely the under 35s. So we're going to be building up an educational program, building up an under 35s group, and we want them to form a lay board to challenge the main boards of MGAs, because the young people want their products delivered differently and they want their products to look fundamentally differently. These are the people that will drive the industry forward in the next 5 to 10 years. I think the sector in 5 years' time is going to be fundamentally different. We're seeing a lot of technology and innovation coming in, and what we want to do is empower our young people to make sure they can drive this forward using the new technology, making sure that people can access the products that they need in the way that they would prefer. Now, I'd like to try and bring the youth into it, because the youth are the people who know where we will be going. When you think of technology, there are too many people like me sitting on the boards holding the positions because in 3 to 5 years' time I'm going to retire. We need these young people to come forward and say, look, let's see what we can do, because a lot of the products that they want aren't the products that we're selling. Also, the distribution mechanisms are wrong. So we want them to say, look, let's use technology, let's look at the products, let's look at distribution markets, and let's see if we can empower them. Or are we afraid that they'll do a better job than we are? I'm quite lucky because I sit as a judge on the Insurance Industry Awards. And when you see some of these young achievers, you think, wow, these kids are really good. So let's give them a little bit more understanding of the market, a little bit more technical ability, and say, right, let's start to grandfather you into a position where you will actually take over in 3 or 5 years' time, or we'll lose them. And if we lose them, we'll lose that great opportunity of saying to the world, look at us, fantastic.